Here we go again, you think by now I know better. Locked in my head, romanticizing forever. Last love I found, knees met the ground and all my roses died. Swore I was through, but looking at you, I think I changed my mind. Yeah, let's fall in love for the fun of it. Dive in at first and all of it. Oh, what a rush, looking into your eyes, playing it off like it's different this time. Let's break our own hearts for the fun of it. One look and I'm dying to run the risk. I'll live in your head for the rest of your life. Oh, won't you be my hopeless Valentine? My God, don't we look good together? I should be running away, but so what, whatever. Oh, last love I found, knees met the ground and all my roses died. Swore I was through, but looking at you, I think I changed my mind. Yeah, let's fall in love for the fun of it. Dive in at first and all of it. Oh, what a rush, looking into your eyes, playing it off like it's different this time. Let's break our own hearts for the fun of it. One look and I'm dying to run the risk. I'll live in your head for the rest of your life. Oh, won't you be my hopeless Valentine? Oh, won't you be my hopeless Valentine? Oh, won't you?
Hello everyone, it's Cathy Zilski. Welcome back to my channel and my studio and my weekly live. Cathy, that's me, makes a card live. It's my weekly live stream where I do some live things and it's not AI, do you know what I mean? Also, I fixed a lot of issues that I was having with my microphone, and people in the eCam community were very helpful to me because yeah, I was having issues, and just, you know, it happens. Things work forever and then they don't. Okay. Oh my gosh, Emma's here and she's on the road. So I don't know why Emma's here, but Emma, we love you. And Beth also is another of my moderators. They help to answer questions because I don't always see everything in the chat, but I do my best. I do my best. Also, Waffle Flower is here today. Now, I don't know who's behind Waffle Flower. I don't know which person. Nina, is it you? I don't know. But today is all about Waffle Flower because that's what we do. We do. They released their August release yesterday, but I knew I was going to go live today, and I thought I'm going to save it for the live, which is always fun to do. So I want to show you just a couple of things very quickly. The August release from Waffle Flower is called Summer Afternoon, and it's a beautiful collection. I only have a few things today because I always get in touch with them and they show me the things, and I don't want to take all their products, so I pick a few things that I really want to work with, and that is something that I have today that I'm pretty excited about. Also, there is a special promo today. So if you spend $60 or more of the August release, you can get this die, which is the Stacked Hugs. And you have to use a code at checkout. I also have this information on my blog as well, but I will show you. I'll show you how cute it is. Oh, it's such a little cute guy. Hello, little cute guy. So that is a free gift with purchase with $60 or more of the new release. Also, I'm pretty sure if you use my link and you're a first-time customer, there's a discount. There's a discount. Should look that up. You know, I used to know these things. It's been a while. Let me go in here and tell you what that is, because you know, sometimes it makes a difference. It makes a difference. Anyway, how's everyone doing out there? It's good to see many of you. Thank you. I went darker with the nails, and okay. Yes, there's a 10% off Cathy's specials. Cathy's specials. That's the deal we have right now. And I forgot to put a link in the description to that, but I will be sure to add it because I have a collection of my favorites, and that is what you get 10% off of. So I'll put that link in for you after the live stream. All right, I think that's all the, oh no, and one more thing that I wanted to show you today. I'm going to give away the card that I'm going to create, but no, it's not that one. Not you, Christina Welch. Sorry, don't know why that came down. It's this. There we go. I have a giveaway today, and you have to enter by tomorrow, end of day, and I have a $20 gift card to give away in addition to the card. So I'm going to be choosing the card winner and who will also be the gift card winner on Friday morning, okay? So that is what I'm doing. Usually when I do a little blog post, I do these giveaways as part of the blog post, but today, you know, that's what we did. Okay, so let's go to the table where I have many things. So the products that I'm using today. Oh, I have the right glasses on already. Oh no. Okay, we have basically 3 things. Now I also will say, I want to give this a quick note. In fact, I'm going to show you. There is, and I'm going to show you my tray of things. There's a whole new slew of organizing products from Waffle Flower. I have not dug into these yet, but it is a whole mess of new creative ways to swatch products and materials. Now, I actually, after my live, I plan to spend some time looking through this, but I am sure that Nina and her team have videos on their channel explaining and going through some of these new things, because one of my favorite ways to swatch anything is to ink blend it, because that's the only, because I do more ink blending than stamping of a color. But yeah, there's a whole slew of these. I have not touched them, but like they're little masks for swatching, and I think that's brilliant. So gonna learn more about this later. Okay. And I have to change the air again. It just feels too warm. I don't know. We've got humidity coming in, and I'm telling you what, I hate it. I hate it. That was almost my question today about humidity. Okay, but what I'm going to use today is the hibiscus cluster die and stencil. You can buy these in a bundle. You can buy them separately. Okay, they do have a vid, thank you. But it's a layered stencil set, and it's a really easy stencil set to use, and those are my favorite. And also, I have a little tiny greeting set here. This is called Script Greetings. I don't know exactly what I'm going to do with this yet, but this is my stamp set of choice. And all of my ink colors today are from Waffle Flower, and I am obsessed with pimento, sorbet, and poppy as a trio of reds. So there you go. Also, Robin, I hope your root canal goes well as it can be. Let's get some paper. I forgot to cut paper. Hold tight. Paper, give me paper. Oh my gosh, Kathy, you weren't very organized. Okay, let's just do this real quick while we go, because I wasn't. I was too busy chatting and doing funny things. Okay, so I need some white cardstock. I'm just gonna get up there a little. I'm gonna cut myself a couple panels here. Okay, there we go. Is that good? Yes. And I'm going to cut this guy like that to start. All right, let's do some die cutting, shall we? My goodness, we have someone all the way from Cape Town in South Africa. I had some dear friends many years ago in the Foreign Service that they were in Johannesburg for one of their assignments. And there you go. Deb wants to know how Waffle Flower inks compare to Gina K. Waffle Flower doesn't sell inks at this juncture in time. So there you go. There you go. Okay, so this panel, this die, right, it is basically the size of a US A2. So this is a 4 1/4 by 5 1/2 inch panel. And I'm just going to put it here on my plate. You know, I don't know if I need a shim but I'm not gonna use the shim. I switch it up when I'm cutting, and now I no longer have a die cut cam, but you just have to trust. I use an Anna Griffin Empress most of the time. That is my die cut machine of choice. Sometimes I use the shim if I want to get a cut because the cardstock that I'm using, oh, I said waffle flour. Oh my God. You know what? Number one, can I just tell you something? I totally overdid my eyebrows today. That's point number one. I'm gonna go back. This is I think it's throwing me off. This is This is Concord and Ninth inks. Gosh, thank you. I'm so sorry, y'all. Oh, now I'm gonna start laughing like Pee Wee Herman. Okay, let's cut this out, shall we? I'm gonna cut one. Get there. You guys keep me honest. I appreciate that. I'm gonna cut this out. All right, there we go. Now, while I'm here, I think I'm going to cut two so that I have one backed up. But look at how cool this is. Oh, I was very close on that. Oh, the cut's great. Okay. Yes. Mercury, I'll tell you. Oh, let's try it. It's going to be a little loud. Okay, come on. Yep. There we go. Patented technique. Please do not try this at home because it's dangerous. Look at how good that looks though. There's just a few pieces that poke out here and there, just a few. Okay. And this is a lovely thing. I'm going to cut out a second one because I think what I will do is glue two together. Mercury in retrograde, I tell you, I had 16-month-old daughter. Oh, you're getting her started early. We like that. I tell you, with all the tech stuff that I've had lately, it's been a little wonky. Okay, there's actually I have a neighbor, they have hibiscus flowers in their garden, and it's the most beautiful garden, and I just, every time I drive by, I say to myself, those are pretty. Cindy has a question, and this is the large machine. So I don't have her brand new one. They updated it, and did I get it? Yeah, I did. They updated it, and I don't have that new one. And I don't think I'm going to get the new one because I don't need it. And I can tell you, I feel like this is a great die cut machine for me. I do a lot of die cutting, which is why, there we go. Let's just do a little. There we go. I'm going to set this aside for later. I do a lot of die cutting, and one of the things that I like about it are the lack of plate warping. Now I show you this. You see the bottom plate? There's a little warping, right? There's a little curve to it. This is the one that I cut into most of the time. And I always just flip it after each cut so that the curve is coming slightly back up. Now, that's only if I'm cutting into here, right? Then I put this side down. I always keep one plate clean, if you will. And the reason I do that, and look at how straight that is because once this bottom plate gets so cut into and curved that it's no longer useful, and I'm going to replace it, this becomes the new bottom plate, and then I have a backup clear. And then I replace the magnetic plates every so often. I mean, over time, the more you cut into them, they lose their magnetic thing. And so you kind of know when it's time, when it stops, when it stops sticking with your magnets. Okay, I wanted to show you this today because I have just pulled this out of the package. I've had this one for a while. This is the new updated grip mat. It's called black in the description at Waffle Flower. The mat itself is not black, but there is an index sheet that is black. And some people like to see black when they're blending or, working on their mat. I'm not saving mine in that way, so I'm not cutting the corners off or anything, but this is, it is a little stickier of a material. Oh, here's my workout for the day. And it's the same. Oh my gosh, here we go. We're doing it. I've used this a couple times actually, and I'm going to be putting it into the parchment paper and into a pouch. But this is that. Oh, Maggie wants to know if I flip the clean plate. When I remember, but oftentimes I forget. Anyway, these are a little bit stickier, but I think when they're new, you probably want to be mindful of the stickiness so you don't tear anything. I haven't had anything tear, so there's that. Another question from Betty: do I use my Anna Griffin for embossing folders? Yes, I do. I use them for 3D embossing folders, which I learned from Amy from Prairie Paper and Ink, because when you have those 3D ones, you can take a single clear plate and a 3D folder, run it through. Oh, it's Mindy's birthday. Oh, happy birthday, Mindy. Let's pop that up. Everyone, that's good to go. Okay, I'm going to put this back in for now. I don't know if I'm going to use there's 2 more dies here that cut out it's the exact same size, but it's the little pistol part or whatever it's called. But we're gonna start with some ink blending. And actually, these are numbered, and here's the thing, I don't know, yeah, you can see that. See how it says 1/4, so 1 of 4, light and medium red. I love to follow what is done here for me by Waffle Flower, by the brilliant designers there, and that's what I'm going to do today. So that's why I have the color palette that I have. Oh, Sylvia, into the parchment paper. I will use a piece of parchment or what is that, wax paper or no, cooking paper. I cut it down to meet my mat. I fold it in half so that it creates a little, I'll show you. It doesn't make sense if you don't, well, that's not it. Hold on. Oh, here it is. What I mean is I keep a lot of my grip mats. This is my older grip mat from Waffle Flower. I keep them in these little packets. And then in here, see this paper, this parchment paper? If you just fold a piece, it's really easy to get your mat in and out of the pouch. So that's what I do now. Not for all of them, but I try to do it for as many as I can. Okay, so before we seal the goodness in, what I'm going to do is take number 1. I just kind of want to figure out, where's the alignment. Because I am doing this on something that's already cut, it's not that critical. The reason I wanted to do it on something already cut is I like that when you cut it, you just have so much more area that sticks to the grip mat. And the paper's great because it's not gonna go all crazy here, but I want to make sure that I am lining these up. It takes me a second. Sometimes I do it more than once. I'm looking around all the sides, and we are going to seal in the goodness. Now, this first stencil just has these 2 tricky parts. So when we get there, I'm going to use my craft pick to hold it down just so nothing moves. And actually, I'll come in. I'm a little down on my screen, but hopefully that's okay. All right, so we're sealing in the freshness. Yeah, like that. And we're going to start with the lighter of my reds today, and that is Sorbet. Love Sorbet, great color. But also, before we get started, I'm going to take my brush here. And when I asked there's a, what's the question? I asked about brushes today. We all have a lot of brushes. I have all my Waffle Flower brushes. I have all my Gina K brushes, all my Simon Says stamp brushes. They're all good, great quality. Gina, backing paper. I don't know what backing paper is. Parchment's just like the stuff you cook with. Like you throw that parchment down in your oven when you're making cookies. You know what I mean? The other thing about grip mats is when they feel less sticky, you just wash them with some soapy water and they are golden and good to go. So here's what we're going to do. I want this to be soft and pretty. So I'm going to load up my brush, but I am going to tap some off over here, right? I don't want to come in really hot to this. Also, welcome everyone who's joining to my Wednesday live. I have a new, because I moved my mic and now I can't see, there's certain things I can't see, but you don't need to know that today. Okay, for the first one up here, we're just gonna come in nice and soft with this color. The stencil is really easy to use, and you're not gonna struggle. I'll put it that way. And we're going to start light and build up, because you can always go darker, but you can't go lighter. You know what I mean? Okay. Now this is where I'm going to hold. See how this craft pick, it's kind of messy. I'm going to hold down the little, I think it is a pistol. I think I Googled this because I don't want to go under it. And it's the only part that might be a little floppy. That makes sense? So you can just blend right over a piece like that. Probably many of you already know that. Oh, I'm sliding. But if you ever are like, oh, I don't want that to move and slip and go underneath, doesn't really matter, but it matters. It does matter because there's going to be yellow under here. All right, we're coming in with our nice light color. Okay. And then I think I'm going to go a little darker on the edges. So let's get this down first. The other thing is, if you go to the product page, a waffle flower, there are so many beautiful examples. I try never to look, well, I can't see them until I tried not to look at too many before going live today because I thought, oh no, I got to stick to my plan. I got to keep it simple. But there are some beautiful, beautiful samples. That's always fun. I love when companies put lots of ideas up for their users to see how these products can be used. And people, well, they went to town with this. All right. So we're coming in here, getting closer to the center, but I'm not going to go in heavy in that part because, well, there's another layer coming in. So we're just kind of going soft. This might even be heavier than I was initially planning, but I think it's going to be just fine. So there we go. Layer one, very soft. Now I'm going to go and grab pimento. And this is my favorite new sleeper color. I think it, let's come on now. There we go. I think it's really pretty. I think it dries beautifully. And I love how this is going to look on here. So I think what I want to do, here's where, again, I'm going to take my little, these are my little guys, right? I actually have two. I have two sets. Because yes, Waffle Flower spoiled me and sent me these brushes. Yep, I got both from Waffle Flower. But I don't want to overdo this. So that is one of the reasons I love a slick surface on the side, like my glass mat. You can also use any slick surface. If you had plastic, you could just do it on plastic. Because that way, you know, when I come in, it's not going to come in on fire. And I just want to add some of this color to the edges here, just to kind of add a little something, something. I'm kind of going to do, I don't know, I think this is going to work. I saw this on TV once. Anyway, that's my story. I was nervous today for my live because I don't know how many of you were watching Sweet Gina K last night. They were having problems with their software. Their software, which is the same software I use, just locked up on them, and they couldn't get in, and they had to shut down their whole system. And again, you never know what's going to happen when you're live. Things happen. Many things happen. Oh, Franklin's here today, by the way. My daughter had plans last night. She's like, can I just drop him? I'm like, yeah, just drop him. We don't know where he is right now, but he's probably asleep under my bed. That's where he likes to sleep. And he's a good boy. See how that's kind of creating a nice little glowy glow stir? And you can go a little darker here and there. These inks dry back so beautifully that I'm not too worried that it's going to look weird. I'm just kind of taking my time, enjoying. Franklin, he's a good boy. He's a good boy, except when she dropped him off last night, he was there for like 2 minutes and then walked over to me and just gave me a lovely little soft but directive chomp on the leg. And I'm like, listen, it's not time for dinner yet. But there you go. All right. Oh, you know what I need? Just a little coffee. Blending takes time. And I'm here for it. I don't feel like rushing, you know, because I want this layer to have some different dimension, meaning just two different kind of shades going on here. I got a little dark over here. I don't know what was happening there. I guess I was just I guess I was just getting a little aggressive. Now here, I'm not really sure how to handle that because they kind of go together, but actually, you know what you can do? I gotta show you this. This is so cool. Where did I put them? Okay. I just thought of this. So this is a new product last month from Waffle Flower. And there's so many things you can do with these masking corners that if I wanted to, and maybe I do, check this out. Okay, I'm gonna see. I need a very thin blade. If I wanted to, this comes up a little. I could slide this right under here like that to protect that part because these kind of cut through, right? And then I could just do a little blend like that to kind of give that some definition. And then you just pull it out. That's pretty cool. These are, yeah, I have been finding many uses for these and enjoying all of those uses. All right, I'm gonna clean that off. I did not add these to my supply list, but I will. The tuna cologne, yeah, I don't know. Frank is a good boy. I love him very much, and he likes me like. That's my Pee-wee impression. Okay, so I think, you know what? Now that I'm looking up here, I'm gonna go a little darker. All right, coming up a little darker up here. I don't know, we'll see. This could be the most beautiful thing I've ever done. I feel good about this right now. So I just wanted to add a little bit more glow. Okay, good. I'm keeping this here because I'm going to move on to that color. So there we go. So how's everyone doing today? How's your crafting? How's your card making life? Mine's pretty good. I love that I get to do this. I love that this is my job. It's the best job in the world. Okay, and even though I got a little heavy there, I think it's going to be okay. Let's wipe this down for a second. Even though it seems like I'm going to waste that ink, I really do want to clean this first because red inks tend to be, you kind of want to get them clean if you can. And I'm just spritzing on alcohol. And I like to use my little e-cloths. They're a flat weave. There's not a hook fiber in here. And I prefer that to a cloth with loops, just so you don't accidentally grab one of the delicate pieces of your stencil and, you know, bend it or whip it or. Okay. Anyway. Oh, someone has lost their card mojo. Oh, Marcy, I'm so sorry to hear that. That is not, you have my sympathies. That is not a pleasant thing. So sorry to hear that. All right, we're going to go on to layer 2. Now, when you see this, okay, again, these are really easy to see how it's going to cover up some of what I did, and I'm going to get to do more color here. So we're going to make sure we're lined up, sealing the goodness. Okay. Meandra, I don't think I have a discount code. I have a collection code. I have a collection right now that I have not linked that up yet. I think that is correct. Oh, yes, I have aging parents, and you know, it's part of life, but that doesn't mean it's a part of life that we're all looking forward to at all. Now, I am going to go in the reverse here, and I am going to use my bigger brush. And by reverse, I mean I'm going to be bringing this one from the base. I want to have a little glowy look. So here's what we're going to do. This one does not need to be held down because it's beautifully done so that I can just get that right in the center. And I'm actually going to come up all the way on the whole thing. Pick it up over here because I'm going to use a little poppy to deepen up the centers of these. But I kind of want to do it a little slowly because I don't want to have so much ink on here that it starts to seep and get a little juicy-loosey. I think the first stencil just took me a little bit longer because I was doing a little more detail, and this one is much more of a let's just go. Let's go all in on it. Okay. But it will definitely contrast with the lighter layer underneath. All right. Now let's grab the puppy. So this is a real firecracker of a color. Oh, come on out. There we go. And here I do want to use my smaller brush. Where's my red poppy? Oh, I guess I could, I'm gonna, this is my darker brush actually. It is the same brush. And I want to come in and go dark here, but I'm gonna start out a bit on the stencil itself and then kind of sweep it in. Like that. And kind of see how that deepens up. And the other thing is too, when you tap off, some people like to tap off on the inside of this. I don't, just because I don't know. I just like using my mat. Amy has a question, and the question is this one, and the answer is yes. They do. They dry back. It also depends on the color. I will say sometimes a color dries back really close to what it goes down as, but most of the time with these colors, I feel like, just like Simon Says Stamp inks, and Gina for that matter, they look airbrushed when they're done. You know, they smooth out beautifully. And again, I'm just tapping off because I don't want it to come in and blob. My pad's pretty juicy. I have quite a bit of ink in here, and you can, yeah, I can see it on the surface. It's really dark and juicy. Okay, so we're just, again, we're using that poppy to kind of add some depth in the center. Love this color. And oftentimes I'm afraid to go with dark reds. My goal in 2026 is to use darker colors, bolder colors, and just kind of realize that, you know, you can take a bolder color and you're going to be okay. I'm going to be okay. We're all going to be okay. All right. Hey, Betsy. They're fun, huh? Yeah. Now, I don't want to take this up too soon because I want to make sure that I'm getting enough in there, but you can kind of see it, right? How it's already giving it a bit more depth. Okay. Thanks for joining me today. And I tell you what I'm very excited about. Christine, thank you so much. I am hilarious. Well, I'm so glad people noticed. I started watching Jana Millen, who's my friend, and I don't think Jana's here today. Sometimes Jana is at lives, but she's a very sweet lady. And Jana Millen told me, or she posted something on social media that said, "Watch The Gilded Age, you're welcome." I thought I'd give it a go because I need a late night show for myself. And I have to say, after one episode, I was like, oh, I can see why I like this. Carrie Coon is awesome. And yeah, I started watching The Gilded Age. And it's just crazy to think of that level of wealth, you know, just like, wow. Anyway, The Gilded Age, loved it. Okay, I'm going to say when. I think we're good. I'm going to wipe this up because there's not going to be, well, we'll see. Let's get our poppy covered up. Jana is lovely. Lovely, she is. You don't like to blow smoke too often? Go ahead, I don't mind. Okay, here comes our reveal for this guy. And hopefully I didn't go so heavy that it's, no, that looks really, oh, see? See how I created different layers of like the blend? Simon, hey, buddy. Thank you, Simon, I appreciate it. Nice to see you here. Oh, Simon Hurley, the other day you did a video. It's called, it's good. You went live, I think you went live and it said, I can't stop doing the Joseph's coat technique. True story. I filmed a video last week and I edited it, and it's that technique. It's the where you swipe your black pad over. I didn't know what it was called. So I just called it the blackout technique. And then during the video, I was calling it the black magic. I'm sharing that video at the end of the week, by the way. I have to edit the whole thing, but I'm like, is it the blackout technique? Is it it's the Joseph's coat technique? So I'm updating my description, but I'm like, I can't redo the video, but it's so fun. It's It's so fun to do. I was inspired because on the Simon Says Stamp Happy Camper Live, Heidi had shown a few of them, a few samples of them. I'm just like, oh my gosh, it's so cool. It's such a cool technique. I will add a link after the video to Simon's Live if you want to see what I'm talking about, but it's just so fun. Okay, so now we're going in here, and this just gives us, this is number 3 and 4. This is medium green. And so again, get your leaves. I mean, this stencil set is very easy to line up, although then you stick it and you gotta give it its time. But again, these are not super challenging, and that, my friends, is my kind of stencil set. Okay, sealing in the goodness, sealing it in. Okay, the name. The Joseph's Coat, does that kind of come from like Joseph's Technicolor Dream Coat? That's what I always thought, that it's sort of Broadway inspired. Makes me think of Donny Osmond. Donny, anyone? And they called it Puppy Love. Thank you. Oh, I guess they'll never know. Some of you know, because you've been around. Okay, so we're going to go with pistachio. Now, again, I'm going to get my red brush out of the way here. I want to go light with this too, because I don't want to go too wonky. Now, if you see a little bit of areas in red, that's only because I want to make sure that I'm getting I don't want any white to show up, right? And so if I show a little bit of that, it's going to be great. And so we're going to add our pistachio. Now, can you see that? Oh, I don't think it's showing up. This is such a juicy pad that when I swirl it, I can see the ink. Or the Bible. Sorry, Joseph is in the Bible before he puts on. That's the best comment I think I've ever gotten, Lynn. Oh my gosh. But I don't, did he have a Technicolor Dreamcoat in the Bible? Someone's got to let me know. Oh my gosh. I'm going to have to share that with my family because they're going to laugh really hard. Okay. Oh my gosh, that's so funny. I love that. And it's true. Okay. We're tapping, and I just want to have a nice soft wash of this color. But you can kind of see it's already going dark on me because this is such a juicy pad. So I don't know if it's going to be, yeah, I think I'm just going to have to go in. That is so funny. Gosh, I love when people point out truths that are actually funny. It's good stuff. All right, we'll just do this because once this dries a little, then I'm going to add a little avocado, but not much. Coat of many colors. Thank you. I mean, yes, it's a biblical story. Speaking of biblical stories, how many of you spent your weekend watching clips on YouTube from Jesus Christ Superstar at the Hollywood Bowl? I couldn't stop myself. They did a performance, and Cynthia Erivo played the role of Jesus, and Adam Lambert played Judas. And oh my gosh, there are people who just were put on this earth to sing, and those people, whew, so good. So good. Okay. Now, oh, also speaking of Broadway, I saw a headline that said it was Lin-Manuel Miranda was being interviewed on Fallon, and apparently they're going to make Hamilton a movie. Have you heard of this? Am I just hearing this for the first time? Because here's the thing, I've never seen Hamilton. I know every word to everyone, and oh yeah, Josh Gad was great. I also thought I saw a clip of John Stamos was also in it, and he did just fine at the last minute. But if Hamilton turns into a movie, I can't wait because I've never seen the show. I mean, I've seen the filmed show, but I've never gone to see it. Okay, so that is this color, because I want this to have a chance to just soften out and not get too, actually, you know what, let's just use what's on the table. All right. Anyway, I love Hamilton, and I would love to see it someday. Someday I will see it. I don't know. It's hard for me to pay so much for theater tickets. No, Betsy, I haven't seen it. I don't know why. I think that's this kind of frugal beagle that I have. But yeah, there's a scene in the Hollywood Bowl, if you Google it, of Cynthia singing the Gethsemane song, I Only Want to Say. And I was sobbing by the end because it's such a powerful song in general. But yeah, she knocked it out of the park. Okay, that looks good. I'm not like the biggest, oh yes, okay. I have seen it on Disney Plus. I have watched the movie. I've watched the film performance. In fact, I literally just watched it uh, uh, last week. I saw that it was on Disney, or I saw that it was on Hulu, and I watched it. But I've seen it before too. But I should say this. I should pay for the tickets because I believe. By the way, this is avocado. See, now I'm chatting too much. I believe in supporting the arts like that. You know, I think live performance, there's nothing like it. And the show I've seen the most is Jesus Christ Superstar. So, all right, we're just going to take a little avocado and just deepen around the edges here. I don't want to do much. I just want it to, you know, kind of like that. Just a little. I don't want to go up the leaf too far. I just want to add some depth to the base. I didn't know there was a Stranger Things theater show. Oh my gosh. I kind of can't wait to see the final season. I watched a trailer last night and I thought, okay, that looks pretty good. So here, I'm just adding a little depth around the edges because I don't want to take away from the beauty of the pistachio. I haven't seen 6 either. There's a lot. Yeah. Actually, we have a theater here in Minneapolis called the Guthrie, and I have been to the Guthrie a few times, but they are doing a performance of Cabaret, and we're thinking of going. The last time I saw Cabaret was on Schitt's Creek, but that was actually the episode where they do Cabaret, probably my favorite episode. Stevie, oh, when she sings, it's so great. Okay, I'm rambling, and it's already 12:42. And that's okay. Oh, your power went off. Oh yeah. Philippa Sue was amazing too. I mean, and Raul Esperanza, is that his name? It just was great. I watched as many clips as I could find. And you know, it's funny. You know how you go to a performance at any theater performance and they tell you, please do not film any of this. So many people still do. I remember when when my kids did a lot of musical theater. I have musical theater kids, not anymore, but they did a lot, quite a bit actually. And every time they would do a performance, they're like, you cannot take pictures and you cannot film this or we will have to pay a lot of money. And so we never did. We were rule followers, you know? I've always been a rule follower. Pretty much, except for about 6 months in the mid 80s. But other than that, I follow the rules. Sorry. You know I have to find a way to add that photo to every live stream. That's going to be my goal for the rest of my YouTube days. Okay, I think this is nice. See how it's just getting a little depth there? Nothing too wild. It's a little. Okay. And I think I'm going to say, let's reveal this layer. Okay. Here we go. Andy, hey. Oh, come on. See, the piece doesn't stick really hard to it, but, oh gosh, you're really sticking. Okay, see how it's coming together? All right. And now I'm going to clean this just because I don't want this to be messy. I am a neatnik. Question, who took the photo? Oh, Maggie, there's a story. There's a story that I've told, but I'll tell this again because not everybody sees my lives. I was walking downtown with my friend Tristan. I was a college student at the University of Washington. That's downtown Seattle. And someone was up on the monorail platform. There's a monorail that they built for the World's Fair in the 60s, late 60s or whenever that was. And it's like a train, you know, and he was up on the platform and he saw us walking. And when the way he framed it, you can't really see, well, there was smoke coming out of the manhole, there was a little red paint, and then Tristan had a green glove on, and he found that photo, or he took the photo, and I never knew. And then my roommate's parents were at an arts fair in Bellevue, and they called their daughter, my friend Carolyn, and they said, there's a picture of Cathy, we're pretty sure, at the Bellevue Arts Fair. And I'm like, oh. I don't really remember how I managed to go to the Bellevue Arts Fair, but I ended up contacting the photographer, and he sold me the 1962. Thank you, Deb. He sold me the picture for like $175. So he made a profit, and I, did I color it a part that I wasn't supposed to? No, we're looking good. Okay, now comes this part where we are going to do, oh, come here now. I want to get the pistils covered up very nicely in these little bits of green, and you. It just takes a second. Like that. Okay. So here is our last little bit. Yeah, that was my story. And that I stand by it. Okay, we do need to bring avocado in. There's just a couple little areas here that we're going to make this darker. Okay, so that's, oh boy, see how juicy that is? Oh, I didn't tap off enough. That's okay. It may spread a little, but I think we're going to be okay. So juicy. The newer colors, and when I say newer, from Concord and Ninth, I feel like I just don't use enough ink when I'm blending, so I have a lot of, they're very juicy. Okay, now we're gonna bring in Buttercup. Now I want this to stay really light and pretty, so we're gonna do this, and we're gonna add Buttercup. I love these. I love the reds and these shades of green. And again, I'm a little misaligned here. Maybe I should, let's see. No, it's going to be great because I'm getting it where I want it. Okay. I just want this to be pretty and bright. Buttercup is actually a pretty strong color. Like, it's got depth to it, much more than you would think. It's not as pale as I always think it is. It's got a brightness to it. And I love that. So there we go. Now, what you can do is you can add a little depth to this. I have sunflower. And the weird thing with me and sunflower is if I get it on there wrong, I feel like it makes things look dirty. We're gonna try it. Okay, we're gonna try it. Okay, there we go. All right. Again, thank you for being here. This is where I want the least amount of this ink. So I'm gonna swirl. And this is something I feel like you get a feel for over time when you're using inks. I don't want a lot of depth here. I just want to swirl a little around the edges of this flower, or this, the center part. A little. Okay, I'm going to pick that up, do it again. I may not even do, by the way, the little pop-up parts because I might not need to. Okay, just a little. Just a little darker. Not much. Because this will, I was looking at my microphone, talking to my mic. Hey, this will overtake your yellow faster than you can say Concord and Ninth. Okay, and a little bit more there. I do want it to show up. I don't want it to not show up. That would be wacky. Just a little. And I think that gives a little depth. I didn't want to go from the inside out. I don't know why. I just wanted it to do that. And then sweep that just a little. All right, we have accomplished our blending. True story, when I was just blending on this layer and I thought, did I do something? I was literally remembering a video that I have coming out later in the week where I did do something completely incorrect. There's so many, it's hard to keep track of. Okay, so our ink's looking good, and we're gonna wipe you up, and we are going to reveal what the final piece looks like, the final blended piece. Ah, ah, mm. Isn't that fun? It's so fun. Just so pretty. Okay, let me put a few things away before we move on to our next thing. Okay, let me go back there. Oh, I should have a little coffee, even though it's cold. Oh yes, Emma, you are correct. That we are getting very close. And here's the thing. Oh, and here's another thing I want to show you. Let's say you're looking at a piece and you think, gosh, I really wish I would have had a little bit of green in there. Like I'm gonna do this closer up. Okay, so see how easily this comes off now? That did not stick at all. I'm gonna get my mat off. I'm not gonna worry about this. I'm gonna pop it into some parchment later. But I want to show you this little trick. It's not like, you know, it's not like I'm breaking any new ground here. But let's say you come here and you say, I really wish that was green right there. I didn't quite get it where I wanted. You can always just take a paintbrush, okay? Roll that through your ink if it's juicy, and then just go, hi, right there. Oh, it's almost like you erased it. Now, you don't have to do that, but sometimes you might want to. And it'll look fine. I mean, it might look a little darker than you thought it would, but it's just on places where it might have matched up and you thought, yeah, I wish it wasn't as white there. But I just show you that because sometimes I don't always get the blend perfectly, and I will take just a little ink on a paintbrush, just paint it in. No one's the wiser. Now I need to remember to wash this, because otherwise, hold on, I'm gonna do it right now. Otherwise I will forget and there'll be green ink on here and I'll wonder where that came from. All right, so we have that, and I think I can put these aside for now because I have an idea. Famous last words. Let us clean this. Like that. Now, I think that do I want to glue that onto another one just for stability? I might. I cut this because I thought that would be a good idea, just to have these together so that it was a little bit stronger. You know what I mean? Just a little. I think, oh, I guess we should pop that out. I think that's a good idea. I'm gonna do that real quick. Oh, the crowns. They, apparently it's all about engagement. I guess YouTube is noticing that you're commenting. Oh, that's dirty. Hold on, that's not gonna work. Tape roller, get that mucky muck off. By the way, this is Grip Media Mat from Tim Holtz. And this stuff is great for gluing on. I'm gonna move my brushes. So we're just gonna glue these together so that this has a little substantial nest. Now I'm gonna grab, I guess I'll just use my Connect glue here. Now I probably could have, no, I couldn't have done that. I could do spray glue for this, but I just don't use my spray glue that often. I really just want to give enough, look at that. I didn't poke any of it out. That's not going to look right. There we go. Okay. Come on, Cathy. Spray adhesive is really nice because then you can, you know, go to town and it's really fast. But honestly, I think as long as you get mostly the edges, and then this all has those little cut details in there, and the glue can go through that. So you just need to be mindful that until you glue it all down. We're just getting low on my glue. Just gonna do that for now. All right, I'm probably gonna pop this up too. I don't know for sure. But I think that what I would love to do is just have a lot of spatter on this. I put it in my supply list because I'm kind of obsessed with double spattering right now. But see, that's probably good. All right, good enough. That should hold it all together, I think. And now I will gently place this on, drop it down, and just kind of wiggle it into place. so that it's mostly lined up like that. And this just gives us more heft. So it's more substantial. Okay, that is that. Now, I need a greeting. Oh, actually, okay. So here's a question for all of you. I want to show you something that I did the other night. It's a little different. I did play last night with this, and this is kind of sometimes when I figure out what I'm doing and how I want to blend it, and I did make some changes in my choices. But can you see where all the water spatters are on here? Do you like the water spatters? Because I kind of do. I'm thinking about putting some on because it's kind of cool, right? And that's what we're gonna do. I did this last night, just hanging out and doing stuff. And so that's why I'm gonna do it again. I just think the water is cool. And a lot of dye inks will react to water, even if they're not like said that they're going to be water reactive. So I'm gonna do this, and I'm not fancy with it. You know what? I think I'm just gonna do it with a, well, okay, here we go. Oh gosh, I never know what I'm doing. Let's do some in my hands for big ones. And then let's grab a brush, just pick up some water and do some small ones with a paintbrush. It's gonna go, oh, it's going all over my computer. How funny. Just a little, you know, it gives it a really cool look like that. And then I can take this guy and just go like that. And then I get some cool water droplets all over the piece, and they'll dry back and they'll look really cool. All right. So just a few. I mean, it's just what it is. It just adds a little texture. Okay, so that's texture number one. Now, I have these that I'm going to stamp with. And here's what I'm thinking. I'm probably going to do a white note card. But what if I did my little greeting? And I actually think I might just do, honestly, I might do a thanks. A simple thanks on here would be nice. A simple hello. A simple hugs would also be really pretty because that's small, and then that wouldn't cover up much. But part of me is thinking, should I do this like with a black cardstock background and emboss it in gold? Okay, hold on. I need paper. Okay. Oh, do I not have that? Okay, I do. I have this paper. This is the So Very Dark. I just want to see what it looks like because I think it could be cool. And let me cut a piece here. I'm just going to use my little baby because I love this black cardstock so much. I hate to waste any of it. So I'm going to just go like that. Put this back in the pocket in case I need it. And let's get this guy out. We'll do a little stamping and embossing. But where is my embossing powder? Okay. There we go. Okay. So I'm gonna do it in the gold. And I've got this here. I should actually put this in. Yeah, I only have gold, and I don't have, well, I may have copper somewhere, but honestly, we'll see what this looks like. I think it could be cool when you see how this will tie in my mind with the spatter that I am planning. Try not to handle this a lot because black, you know. And yeah, I think I'll do two because you never, oh, navy and gold would be really pretty. I never think of navy. You never know if you're going to mess one up. So let's do hugs and hello. I don't want to do multiples. You know, I just want to do that. Okay, now see it sliding on me. Get up there in the corner. Stop handling the cardstock, Cathy. Okay. And now actually it's way too cold in here. Okay. Picking it up. Is that down far enough? I think so. I don't want to muck with it too much. Okay. Now if you if you play your cards right, you'll get some boops this week. That I don't need. This gotta prime this stamp a little. Am I zoomed in too close? I'm a little close today. I will not forget the powder because this one, you know. By the way, for anyone who's wondering what this is, it's just a little eraser, but I like it. Comes in a 3-pack. I also have this one from Altenew, but I like this one. I don't know why. It works really well. Oh, the tornado sirens are going off. They do that every Wednesday to keep us Minnesotans safe. All right, we're going to powder up a lot. This is just so that when I stamp my embossing ink, that when I put the powder down, it will not, hopefully the powder will only stick to where my sticky ink is. And there's my powder catch. I don't feel like I'm as chatty, you know? I think today when I realized that my eyebrows were way too thick, cause I was just putting it on, you know, and because I've lost eyebrows. Okay, I have lost eyebrow hair, not because I pluck them, because of menopause. That's my menopause. And listen, it's different for everybody. Some people, their eyebrows are going to leave and they're going to show up right here. It's just what it is. All right, I'm going to come out just a little bit here. Oh, maybe Fort Worth, Texas. Maybe they do them. Oh, that looks really good. Maybe that's just like a central time zone thing. You know what I mean? Like we're going to do them at 1. Jane, I don't have my eraser listed, but I will put it in there. So Emma, if you let me know, I would be so grateful. And, oh wait, Emma's not on the road. Emma, when I said that earlier, I meant Beth. just dawned on me. Beth's on the road. You probably, see, I'm going to get there eventually. It just takes time. Oh, Cathy. Okay, we're going to add our gold powder. I just think this is going to be classy. More so than white. And I'll do white if it doesn't look good, but I'm going on a wing and a prayer here. Okay. Yeah, it explains the chin hair. All right, let's add this is Gilded from Brutus Monroe. We'll see how it sticks. Oh, it's looking pretty good, Kath. Oh, Cathy. I think your hugs is looking mighty fine. Oh, gosh, but look what I just did. See how it went everywhere? That was a little aggressive. Okay. We will funnel this back in, getting the best that we can. Oh, come on now. There we go. All right. Yeah, I lost some powder, ladies and gentlemen. Lost some powder. All right. The eraser is nice. It's I use it. Oh, and there's more ink. I just boy, I'm not sure what's going on today. All right, so I'm going to clean this. I really don't think I want hello, but the thing is, you always want to have a goose to your maverick, because if you mess one up, you know, you might want more. Now, see how I'm brushing this away? It's hard for you to see on camera, but I can see where this gold powder just kind of still wants to cling. Black cardstock is tricky because it's just like it's like a hungry hippo for embossing powder. I guess that's the best way I can describe it. It just wants that powder to stay. Should I stay or should I go? It says no. That's looking pretty good. I like these little angled shaders. That I have 2 sizes. They're just nice for being able to get very close in without the brushes splaying out. And so I think we're good. I don't see a lot more shine where I don't want it. And even if there's a little, whoops, just went. Okay, I'm gonna heat up my, I'm gonna keep this there so there's something pretty to look at. I'm gonna heat up my tool and we're gonna melt this powder. All right, here we go. That is lovely. All right. Thank you, Danette, for picking that up. Yep. Okay, so there's a couple things that I need to grab. Can you hold on for just a second? I'm going to put this screen on and I'll be right back. That wasn't helpful because I didn't find what I was looking for. Where did I put that? Where did I? Hold on. Oh, okay. I thought. So someone asked earlier about my closet. I'm taking over my closet in this room that I have shared with Dan for a long time. And most of my craft supplies from the closet are in Cole's room, which is Cole. My son is living at home. And anyway, long story short, I looked to the left and there was no distress spritz. So I thought, okay, I'm going to grab it from the back room. Wasn't in the back room. I had it laying on its side. Okay, so we're just going to set that there. This is one of the colors and I forgot the gouache. You know what? I'll leave the camera on. Hold on. Is that here? Nope. Gosh. Oh my goodness. Okay. Here it is. All right. And all of you know when when I teach a class, it's nothing like this at all. It's very good to go. Okay, now that this is cool, now start getting your oily, grubby hands on it. Do you know what I'm saying? Okay. Oh my goodness. Shelly, oh my goodness. Well, you know, the body has a way of responding to trauma, you know, and surgeries and things like that. But yeah, menopause, acne, so many good things. But the thing is, it's different for everyone. We have some commonalities. And I think women need to talk about it more because it's, you know, I lucked out in many aspects. I never had any mood issues, but I also attribute that to 12 years of therapy too, where my therapist told me to grow up. Oh, I loved her. I did. She changed my life. Okay, the reason you rub in is because then that embossing, the anti-static powder kind of goes away. And then you can, you know, give it a good final buff. But see how good that looks? All right, I'm going to cut this out so you can see it. And you can go over here. Okay. Now, let's get the dies. They're here. Of course, these dies are numbered. Do you know that about the, and I need number 1 and 2. Okay. So waffle flour, super smart that you do that. Okay. It's fun to glance up and see a thumbs down. It floats animated right across the screen and you're like, oh, okay. It's fine. I shared something the other day. Where's number 1? Are they numbered on that side? And it was so funny. No, that's not that one. There was this thing, number 7, and it was really funny. Number 3. Oh my gosh, Kathy. Number 1. There's number 1 and number 2. Anyway, I'm trying to tell a story, but I forgot. So I'm gonna have to see if I can find it. I saw there's this guy and he dances in like a performance, like a leotard, and someone had shared this video and it said, people are, when someone's mad at me and I'm just home, like, and it showed him dancing to Maniac from Flashdance with a hula hoop. He does, oh my gosh, so funny. And I thought that's the attitude you need to take if you think people don't like you, or maybe they're mad at you. I just wanted to picture myself dancing like that for the rest of my days, and it made me giggle. Okay, we're ready. We're ready to cut. Chin hairs may not be appreciated by all, but, you know, sometimes it is what it is. Okay, so again, a reminder, when I finish this card today, I'm going to give it away on my blog and a $20 gift card to the Waffle Flower store. So, you know, if you like a good freebie, it's a good time. Okay, now when I'm cutting with this cardstock, this is called the So Very Black cardstock from Simon Says Stamp. It's really, like, it's a really heavy feeling 100 pound. It feels like more than 100 pound. It's not, I don't think, but I always use a shim with this. And what I'm going to do, now here's one thing I appreciate about Waffle Flower. They're pretty easy to frame out and cut. Now, please don't mess this up, Cathy. So I'm going to tape this into place as I look like I have the swoop-de-doos. Come on now, looking pretty good. Okay, I could do the template, but I'm not going to. I'm just going to do that, okay? And then we're going to do the hello as well, because if one is better than the other, well, sometimes you got to make that choice. Do you know who I'm talking about, the hula hoop guy? He's so great. And I saw that the other day. I shared it in my Instagram story, and I just love that someone put the text over it. Someone's mad at me, but I'm home doing this. And I'm like, that's who I want to be. I want to be that guy. I want to do a hula hoop and just experience the joy that life has to offer. Okay, because you know what? Here's the thing. Not everyone is going to like you. You cannot make that happen, nor would you want to, because then it would be suspicious. Okay, I'm going to cut this out. All right. Thank you all again for being here, talking about leg hair and chin hair. It's good because, you know, someone's got to talk about it, and it matters. It matters. It matters, sir. Okay. Here we go. Out you go. Let's see how we did. Did I do it well? Am I a talented Oh, yes, I am. Oh my gosh. Oh my goodness gracious. It's very, very subtle, and I love it. Now, I'm going to cut out a couple more layers, and I should have spaced this out differently. I bet I can get more out of here. The hello I did not do as well. I'm a little low on it, but it's also not bad. So let's just set that there for now. Let's cut out more, okay? Kathleen, thank you. I like the lives too, because it's funny because my hubby, who is an elementary school teacher, and he's going to be going back into the classroom soon. He said to me today, he goes, "Oh, is your live today? You seem so relaxed." I'm like, I don't usually seem relaxed on the live stream days. Apparently I don't, but I think that I do. I mean, I'm not, I'm trying to get tape off my hands right now. I'm not nervous anymore doing this. I mean, you know, this is fun. I look forward to this. And especially when I don't worry about, you know, going any faster than I need to go. Oh, shoot. Can I do this? Okay, I think I can. I just need a little, it's going to be so close. I'm going to try this and see if that will cut through for the hugs. Anyway, I said, I'm not nervous. I'm fine. That's my story. And it's fun to do. It's like, you know, it's like crafting with people. Oh, yeah. Fanny Diaz. Oh, my gosh. I cannot wait. Because you know what? In Minnesota now, it stays hotter longer than it used to. And that means I can have the air on a little colder downstairs when I eat my lunch. Because right now it's not on. And I swear to you, it's so thick down there. But not in here. It's beautiful in here. Now, I may need a third layer of this, but let's just see the hugs first. I'm believing myself right now. I think hugs is the way, although, gosh, hello looks really pretty too. Let me, I should have used all the paper. Here we go. I'm going to cut a few more out. Okay. There we go. Okay. Yeah, I was actually messaging with a friend of mine this morning. I haven't talked to in a really long time, and her name's Bethany, and she has she's just sweet, and she has a great YouTube channel. And I was asking her when her kids were going back to school, and they're like what we do here in Minnesota, which is the day after Labor Day. And that's what I grew up with. Oh, I thought Frankie was here. I was going to pick him up and show you, but he's not here. But yeah, I love the after Labor Day, but a lot of kids start sooner. Here's the thing, Amy. I do it mostly when I'm teaching. I do sweat when I'm teaching because I feel like the stakes are high. Do you know what I mean? And I'm gonna screw something up, and people have paid money. But here, this is all free, baby. It can be a complete mess. Okay, Brooke, here's the thing. I think that is, I have heard that it's just a sign of the fact that you care. It maybe, you know what I mean? Like sign of professionalism. It's a sign of, excitement. I don't know. But yeah, there's always some nerves. Once I get going though here, I'm good to go. Oh, Kelly, hey. Okay, Deaf Sheltie Mom, I am so glad because yeah, it's prettier than I thought it would be perhaps too. So now we have some layers to build up because I think it is going to need a build up. All right, you and you. Also, I will, Victoria Labor Day, Victoria is usually in the first part of September. And I would assume there's a history to celebrate laborers and the labor movement so that little kids don't have to work in factories and things like that. I'm not that educated on it. That's my guess. And it's always a holiday. And then schools in many parts of the country start after the holiday. Hey, Wilma. Welcome. Glad you're here. Did I get that right on Labor Day? Libby, you would know. Libby knows everything about the world because she's smart. Thank you, Kelly. Kelly, you barely show up and you give me super chat. You didn't have to do that, but I love it. Okay, let's build up hugs because I think I want to do hugs. I like hugs. I like the minimal greeting. Is that Labor Day? Did I get it right? Oh, it's the first Monday. Okay. Dawn Young, you know why that looks good? It's layering stencils. It makes people look way better at things than they might otherwise be. And that is why I love layering. Layering stencils for ink blending because someone who's smart covers it up or designs it to help you cover your thing with beautiful color and then you look really smart. Okay, I need a picker. You can never have enough hugs. That it honors, okay, thank you, Christine. Honors the social and economic achievement of American workers. Thank you. Let's hear it. And you know what? I'm an American worker. And there are a lot of people in the craft industry in this country that work really hard. And we're really grateful that we are able to do this. And we pay our taxes. And we love what we do. I can't believe I get to do this for my job, and it's pretty great. It's pretty great. All right. So on Labor Day, I should take a break, but it might be hard to take a break, and do you know why? Because do you remember how it works in Stamptember? Stamptember's coming, and boy, it's going to be coming sooner than we think. I'm very excited about it this year. I haven't had a chance to see anything, but it's coming, and I'm here. I'm here for it. It's a marathon of joy. Okay, so see, now this is also giving this a little more lift, and we like that. It's going to come off. Now I'm going to save the hello because it's actually pretty nice. And for now, I think we're good. I'm going to put this over here, back here. Again, after the live stream is over, I take pictures of the cards and I do the magic of taking them and updating the supply list. If you are interested in shopping, I will make sure that everything that I mentioned is going to be added. Let's make a note card. Now, I will do a white note card, I think. I think I want to, yeah, I'll tell you why. Okay. I have some white cardstock. I want to show you this because I think it will be cool. Oh, so the hug, thank you. Okay, the hugs is pretty big. I mean, there's a lot of places it could go. I mean, even just right. I love, oh, thank you, Fern. How nice of you. Hold on here. Let me grab this. I like a small greeting, and I cannot lie. And it's fun because it's just minimal. Now, there can be boops here. By the way, I'm not going to do the little die cut pistol part in there. I'm just going to let this live as a single layered piece. I'm going to score my note card first. I'm going to stamp the back. Oh, also, I got something new fancy. In fact, I think, Amy, you'll appreciate this because I think you use the same company. I got stickers made. Did I show you guys this last week? If you get a card from me, your envelope will be sealed with one of my new stickers. This apparently will last me for a really long time. What is dripping? Oh my gosh, my air conditioner is dripping. I better warm it up. Is that from humidity? Is that normal? I've never seen that. Why would it be dripping? Does anyone know why an air conditioner? Is it because I'm making it too cold in here? Oh my gosh. Oops. I saw water coming down and it might hit my, oh my gosh. Hold on just a second. I need a towel. I have never seen that before. That's, oh my gosh. Holy crap. Okay. Condensation? Weird. It's never dripped before. I've had it for years. Huh. Okay. We're gonna, I don't think there's a drain line that's plugged. Let me look in the, oh my goodness. Okay. I guess things are in retrograde. Nope, that looks fine. Can you all hold on a second? Hey, Dan, can you come in here for a second? I want to ask you a question. I'm live, but my air conditioner has started leaking.
Oh.
Hey, everyone. Hey, it's Dan. Come on in.
Yeah.
I've never seen that. Have you ever seen that?
I don't know anything about these, but maybe
Okay.
condensation?
Someone said it could be too cold. Stopped up drain line. Drain needs to be cleaned out. Humidity.
I trust the experts.
Okay, I can't lose this machine because okay. It's going to be fine. If my humidity is extra high, you'll see condensation. Okay, it's slowing down. Okay, I can't breathe. There's so many things happening right now. How about this? So let's finish the card. Dan just walked in and it stopped dripping as much. Thank you for helping me. Yeah, it is very humid today. So yeah, if it's really warm out, and it is, Dan, wouldn't you say it's really humid today? Okay. Well, anyway, let's make the card. Oh my gosh. Okay. Condensation. Knock it down so it can unfreeze. The unit is working hard and now it has settled down. I think I had it really cold and I never quite go that cold. Oh, thank you, Shelly. He has expert. Okay. We're going to glue this down because I'm not going to pop it up. This doesn't need to be popped up. That was, see, I guess this is why some people would want to, what's the word? Edit their live streams because you're going to have the same thing. Okay, it should not leak inside. Okay, yeah, it's interesting. Thank you. It's going to be okay. I've never had drips. I will call the people and ask them if that is normal or what they would suggest. Because if it is, it's a few years old now. It's like 3 years old. But yeah, I've just never seen that happen in this room. I started to panic, especially because literally my light is right underneath. Oh, thank you for the super chats. You all are too kind. Okay. So all I want to do here is just kind of put this right on the card. Make sure it's perfectly placed. Okay. Get up there. See how it fits just right on like that? Oh, here we go. You guys. Okay. I hadn't looked up. There we go. Thanks, guys. Can you feel my panic? Because if I lost it, I have no job. I would not be able to do my job, but now it's fine. It's not dripping anymore. Actually, that's not true. Oh my gosh. I really do want to finish this card today, but what is that? Okay. Shoot. Okay, there's so much electronics in this room, and I'm worried that I'm going to start shorting out. Okay. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to put this on here, but I'm also going to put some spatter on. So let me see if I can get that really quick. Okay. Okay, I can do this. I'm going to finish the card. Yeah, okay. Well, let's see. Gina had a tech issue this week, and I guess this is my turn, but I don't think it's hitting anything right now. I just don't want to turn it off because it would get so hot I wouldn't be able to finish this at all. Get a pan. Oh, hold on. I do have a pan. All right. I got a plan. Did you hit there? And you are here. Okay. All right. We good? We're dripping. You're okay. You're there. Oh my gosh. Okay. Anywho, is it too early in the day after my live to have a glass of wine? Okay, so what we're gonna do, we're just gonna put a little spatter on our card. I think we're gonna be okay. But I may be calling some places. Okay, we're gonna do a double color. The first one we're gonna do is this. Oh, Sarah, I see your comment. You know what? My numbers are good. I actually just had that done. They've just been thinning for a long, long time. Okay. That's so weird. All right. I'm going to do that. And we're going to just pick up our little gouache. Thank you. Thank you for being here today. I didn't need it to be as cold as it was, to be honest with you. Yeah. We're just going to do a little bit of spatter down here. Oh, it's so pretty. It's very light. That's good. A little up here. Okay. I've gotten much better at controlling my spatter. Like that. And that. Okay. A little bit top and bottom. Okay. It's kind of hard to see. Now, that was way too much gouache. Yeah, fruit salad. I don't even have any in the house, but it's just weird. But it's drying now, so we'll solve it all. We'll solve the world's problems. Now, I'm going to clean this. I only have one paper towel left too, so that's unfortunate. Now I'm going to clean this off. Okay, someone just said once she had her air on. So see, I never go. I had it set at 71, which is obviously way too cold for this room. we never quite go that cold. But now the Distress Spritz in the fossilized amber. This brush is a number 2. Very cheap number 2 brush. This is a crazy live. Oh, we have wine in the house, KC, but we don't have what I like. I don't drink all wines. I just like a few. Kind of picky that way. Okay, now we just go tap, 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 tap down here, tap, tap, tap up here, and that way we're getting gold on our card as well, okay? And it really is kind of, I guess I could do a little in the center like that. That's it. That, my friends, is all the spatter that we're going to do. But see how there's a little at the top and a little at the bottom? And there will be shine when it dries. So let's see if we can clean this off. All right, well, at least I have air conditioning in my house. But yeah, I will make a call to my standard and service because it's going to get hot, hot, hot here, like hot tomato hot. Okay. Now we're going to add this on. It's going to take me hours to update my supply list. I'm going to have to recover from this. Someone said my line is clogged. Okay. All right. I'm going to have to find out how they can fix that because I would not be able to work in here without the air. For a drip pan. Thank you so much. Okay, I'm going to pop this in the center because, I mean, it would be cute down here, but I don't want to cover up the little pistules. And so I'm going to go here with a little glue. But I do think this is really pretty. I am still going to give this away. I've never had the tech issues in here, but nothing's coming out anymore. So we're going to put the hugs right in the center, so there's a little bit of that swoop-de-doo that goes off both edges of the flower. And then and then I am going to take my little pearl mix and add some of these. Oh, Carla, he should, but you know what? I have been eating out way too much. Google it for an easy fix. I don't know if I can, but an easy fix, Vicki, I don't know about that. These are all just the little ones. I think that's fine. I think the little ones will be very, no, that's not the one I wanted. Okay, I'm gonna pour this back in. I have this little thing that was made for me by this sweet lady. She made this. We're gonna try to figure out at some point if she's selling them, and I will let you know because it's really nice for, filling in the things. And all right, there we go. I want multiple sizes on here. I do think this is really pretty though. And waffle flower, sorry there was so much drama today in this live stream. It really wasn't my plan. Oh, I need a bigger one in there. This is the Gina multi-mix and I love it, but I think I might have already used all my big ones. Huh, let's dump more out. That one? That looks like one right there. Okay, so you're going to have multiple sizes. Come on, you have 50-50 chance here. Okay, no more dripping. Big one there. And we're going to do mediums. Stop. Come here. I use a lot of these golds, so you can kind of see how. This could be a 6 too. I don't know for sure. Let's see. Oh, that's so pretty. Here and down here. I mean, that's fun. I think that's really fun. Okay, we're gonna boop it. We're gonna boop it and we're gonna wrap it up. Okay, a little here and boop. Boop. So yes, would you like this card sent to you? Boop. Would you like a $20 gift card today? Or tomorrow when I give, or actually Friday, boop, when I give it away. This can be yours. There's a link in my description to my blog post. Boop. And again, I apologize for the drama. I'm sure, gosh, I don't even have tissue to wipe this off. And my paper towels, everything. Anyway, I have finished the card. That is our card for today. Now, a quick design review. I don't have the wherewithal right now, but let's just say this. It's really cute. Greetings in the center. I love these colors. I love the little mix and match of spatter that kind of links, right? The black and the black together. Of course, we have the gold and the gold spatter, and then these really lovely colors. Oh, I do like, and I like the extra layer of the water spatter. I think it's really cute. So that's my finished card for today. I used to have a split screen. Maybe I still do. There we go. That was fun. I'm gonna call someone now and figure out how to make it all work. And thank you for being here for the drama. You know, it's always something. I appreciate you all. I have more videos coming this week. In fact, tomorrow. I've got something tomorrow and something this weekend for you. So thanks for being here. Not the usual live. At least it wasn't like a bat in the attic. You know what I mean? So thank you so much for being here. I will take pictures, update supply lists, and I will see you back here with another card project soon. Bye. Thanks so much for joining me today for my live stream. If you're not a subscriber, I'd love to have you, so hit that subscribe button and hit the notification bell so that you don't miss the next time I post. Here are a few more videos you might be interested in checking out. Thanks for watching and have a great day.